Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. How does your person feel about you at the moment? Let's find out. Now, I've made 3 readings here. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you get into it, it's good. Crystal, the flower, and the shell. Each one of them has got a deeper dive. That is an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. It's just something that you need to heal, let go of, focus on, do, say, to move this forward, to sort it out, whatever the case may be. This relationship, you guys together, what are the dynamics there? Are there any red flags? Anything that you should know about? How to make it work really well? And also, how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, towards the end of each of these readings, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. And that's where you can also find your timestamps to fast forward to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal? And the crystal is out with the Go Wild card. Or the flower. The flower is out with the Talk Less, Feel More card. Or would you like the shell? And the shell is out with the Find a Balance card. So take your pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video as you're watching. Leave a comment while you're watching as well, and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. It really helps me out when you do that. So thank you so much for taking a few moments out of your life to do that for me. Give back a little bit. You know, I've got a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I give mini reads in there. If you want something a little bit more personal, you can come along to that show. Find that show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. So pick now. I'll see you in your reading. So if you chose the crystal, and this one's for you, crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the particular position you find yourself in right now. Is there something that you need to heal, let go of, something for you to do to get ready for this, something for you to do or say to get this moving forward? And guidance for you in this relationship. So the dynamics between you two once you're together. Is there anything that you need to know about? Are there any red flags? How to make it work really well? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, we're popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So how are they feeling about you at the moment? Well, they feel like they've had a past life with you. There's something about recognition, something about feeling very comfortable with you as soon as they met you. Or just some kind of recognition. You shone out to them, almost like the universe had put a spotlight on you, and something very important. They knew that you're going to be important to them. Yeah, so they're feeling like they've had a past life with you or something. They're very curious about you, and they find you mischievous. They like that about you. Something quirky about your sense of humor. And yeah, mischievousness. They like that about you. Mischief. Perhaps you feel particularly playful around this person, and they like that. You might bring out that lighter side in them as well, and they like that. Patience. So this is someone that that will wait for you. If you're at a distance from this person, or if you're just getting to know this person, then this is someone that is going to stick with it. They feel like they've got a very loyal energy, this one as well. The senior is a patient person as well, and they're thinking that this is going to unfold in good time. Let's find out more. How they're feeling about crystals. The wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. They feel that this is a fated connection. Again, like that past life connection, it's that there's something about you. There's just something about you, crystals. And they feel it's fated. There could be something about the timing as well, about meeting you. But they're feeling very lucky to have met you as well. 2 of Wands. You're having a bearing on the choices that they're making at the moment in their life. 2 of Wands is about thinking about what they want to do next, where they want to go next. You're a part of that. They are. I'm not saying that they're prioritizing you. They might, but you might be up that. You might not be number 1 priority. Hopefully not, because we'd hope that people who have themselves and their own wishes and the other things that are important in their life as those priorities, but you should be up there with it. I feel like this person's making decisions in their life, and you are now a part of that decision-making process. They do seem to have very loyal they feel very loyal to me. Someone that's quite easygoing and relaxed, feels like. Someone that's just kind of cool about things unfolding. Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Now, they might think that you've been alone for a while, and you might have been Five of Pentacles, left out, and not had like someone alongside you. The Three of Pentacles, a team player, that kind of thing. You haven't had a partner. They could be wanting to come in and be that partner with you. Yeah, there's a feeling like they see you being alone and that you haven't had someone like to build something with, or to just be alongside you, helping you out. Feels like this person might want to do stuff with you, be by your side. Might see that you do everything alone, or a lot of things alone, something like that. So the Wheel of Fortune, there's something fated about this. The Four of Inspiration, oh wow, and the Four of Voices. There's something very soothing and healing about you, and I love that. The Four of Inspiration, that is the card, well, it's a card of marriage, so that could be on the cards, but you could be someone that they could marry. I'm not saying that they want to marry you, but they're thinking like, oh, crystals is a keeper kind of thing. It's more they feel very relaxed and at home with you. And the Four of Inspiration says they want to build something with you, firm foundations kind of thing. It does feel like that they're happy to let things unfold. But yeah, you make them feel very relaxed. And you might be a healer, and they might be feeling that about you. That could have something to do with a past life connection. The way that you make them feel makes them think that they've had a past life with you. Just because it came fast to them feeling this Four of Voices, which is very relaxed and calm and happy, content, and being themselves around you. Sacred space is something that they hold sacred. This relationship, yeah, they might do things very differently in this relationship than they have in other previous relationships, because they're holding it sacred. Two of Wands, definitely getting that you have now become a prominent part of their decision-making process in their life. Tell us about this. What decisions are they making? Six of Voices, to move, where to go. Well, Six of Voices is about movement. It could be about travel, and it could be about location, stuff like that. But the next move is what I'm getting from this. So the next move, you are now a part of that decision-making process, or the thought of you, that them in relation to you. I'm not saying that they're going to ask you and you get to decide for them. They're going to decide for themselves. Sexual energy and truth. So the attractions are very attracted to you, if you didn't know that, with this sexual energy, but there's the truth there too. There's something about you that they've got going on within them too. Perhaps your values align or something like that. There's something, and it's deep, that they're seeing you as well with this truth. Yes, the sexual energy is there, but it's not just about that. The truth, something that's deep within them, and they see it within you too. So they see you haven't been left out, like you've been there by yourself. You might be quite happy alone, but they want to be a team player with you, do things with you, be by your side, that kind of stuff. Build things with you, learn, grow with you, that kind of thing. The Hierophant, learn and grow with you, that kind of thing. This is someone that will take commitment very seriously. I was getting that loyalty from them. It's someone that wants to learn and grow as well. The Hierophant card is about spiritual lessons and stuff. This is someone that wants to be by your side and have the next lessons, the next life experience and all of that with you. It could be someone that sees life as that, as, learning and growing, and could be quite an adventurous kind of a person, but realizing there's different stages of life and we learn different things. Got New Day and Ancient Wisdom. So yeah, very much into learning and taking themselves to the next level. And this person could be ready for a new life kind of thing, new day. This is very nice energy. I like this one. Good for you. Tell us more about them. How they're feeling about crystals. So they must be feeling pretty good about you then, with all of these cards coming out. Spending some time alone at the moment, perhaps thinking about things. It's important right now to take a step back, spending some time alone. They're thinking about you. So, yeah, this person, it feels like they're making some major life decisions of what they're going to do next. And they're maybe taking a step back from you at the moment and considering those things. Playfulness. Seeing you as being very playful. Yeah, I'm getting that. With this mischief card, you make them playful and you're playful with them as well. You make them laugh. Laughter is best therapy. Having fun together and all of that. Very healing because of that too. So you've got this fun, playful, mischievous bond. And they like it. What else? How else are they feeling about you? I'm going to get some message cards out from them for you as well shortly. So stick around for that. Step into your power. They see you as being very empowered. And a bit wild, so yeah, adventurous and all of that kind of thing, doing your own thing and reflecting on your priorities. So you've made them think about their priorities and they're reflecting on that now. So there's very positive energy in all of this. Feels like this person wants to be with you for the next stage of their life and head into the unknown with you is what it feels like. As I said, it could be an adventurous person, but they like learning new things. Yeah, they could see that you'd be like someone that they can learn from. Well, learn alongside, more like. That Three of Pentacles is like the teaching, can be the teaching, learning kind of card as well. And Five of Pentacles could say that they were doing it alone too. They were following their life path alone, learning things, going places, doing things, particular jobs, learning stuff like that. And it's someone that's got like that spiritual outlook on life. Is this is what we do. This is why we're here. We're having all these experiences. We're learning about ourselves, getting to know ourselves, having all of these experiences, and they've been doing it by themselves too. Probably in and out of relationship and all of that kind of thing. But they're seeing that you could be a partner too, to share their life path with and learn alongside you. They're seeing that in you too. So you know how I said that with this truth energy, it's like you got the same values. It's something to do with that. Something to do with spiritual values, and that's the herald of a very good relationship if you've got similar spiritual values. They feel very secure, their heart, so they feel able. You've got that relaxing, healing energy for them. They feel able to tell you anything. They feel safe to tell you anything. They feel very secure with you, like they could share their feelings, their secrets, their vulnerabilities, and they'll be safe with you. Their heart is safe with you. So you might find this person opening up more with their vulnerabilities and what's in their heart with you soon. Family, wow. They might want to have a family with you if you're young enough to have that. Of course, if you're not young enough to have that, you're not going to have them. You don't need to tell me in the comments. We all know that, if you're too old, you can't. Oh, yeah. Anyway, family, but they might want to live with you. They might want to meet your family, have you meet their family, have pets together, live together, that kind of thing. Something about you feeling familiar as well with that past life stuff. What else? I'm going to put that back because it was the last card that came out when I was shuffling this deck. Enjoyment. You can have a really fun times together. Yeah, there's definite connection with you guys having adventures together and fun together and all of that kind of thing. Really enjoying your time together. What else? Pain. You could have been through similar kind of pain, past pain, and there could be a connection there with that emotional stuff that you've both been through, previous relationships and in life's disappointments and stuff like that. I do feel like this person will be opening up with their vulnerabilities to you, that stuff that's gone on in their lives, and you're going to have some kind of a connection over that stuff. We don't want to just connect on that stuff, right? Because then we've got a wound mate, the one that's going to be next to you going, oh yeah, I went through that too, that sucks. And when you've just got a bond that's mostly made of that's two unhealed people coming together. I'm not particularly feeling that from this connection, but you are going to similar past pain points that you probably talk about. It doesn't feel loaded with the emotions of that anymore though, not so much anyway. Of course, take that as it resonates. If you're still in it, then perhaps you're going to connect with them on those pain points. They want to do things for you. Nice. They feel like you've got plenty to offer as well, and they want to do things for you too. Might see you as being very independent, in fact. Yeah, I want to do things for you and embrace your emotions. They see you opening up. They feel that you're opening up to them, and they want that vulnerability between you both. They want to get to that place, that emotional connection kind of a place with you. Okay, let's get some messages out from them for you. Oh yeah, I should get these out before I do this, but hey, here we go. Messages from your person. Okay, what do they want to say? What does this person want to say? I do like their energy. They've got a good energy, this person. They love you. Wow. They love you. This person's got feelings for you already. They're reminiscing about the time with you. Things that you've said to each other, or times that you've been together already. And they're so sorry. Sorry for something. Going away or something like that. I don't know. Something that they did, something that they said, something that they didn't do and didn't say. What else do they want to say? What do they want to say? I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? This person is focused on you. Very focused on you. Yeah. It could be that this person was like making life decisions at the moment. Wait, I've got some flipped over here. Just need to turn them the right way around because I'm not sure if these are the right cards that have come out because of it. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. They want to experience something again. It's got to do something with this reminiscing card as well. It doesn't feel like anything's particularly gone wrong with this connection, but they are reminiscing and they want that time over again. So if you spent a short period of time with this person, or whatever time that you spent with this person, they want to do over. You want more of it. I'm faced with constant reminders of you. Everything reminds you of them, of you. So they can't stop thinking about you, this person. The universe will be reminding them about you. It feels like a very positive connection to me, this. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive or even more. In the deeper dive, as I said, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in. So what should you do now then? Got some guidance for you. Let's find out. And guidance for you in this relationship. You guys together, what are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? Are there any red flags in this connection? Let's find out. And how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video before you click off down there. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification while you're down there as well, and leave me a comment. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive for even more, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. That person that you've got your eye on, the person that you've clicked on this video for. How are they feeling about you right now? So, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that. If you do, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. How does your person feel about you? Well, you've got 3 cards out already. Let's see what they are. Rituals and offerings. This is someone who has got a spiritual side to them. They could set intentions to have a relationship with you, or to have a relationship. Someone that's quite focused on that, to kind of doing the manifestation. Someone that's very powerful. Someone that finds that you're very powerful as well. It's someone that's mature, coming of age as well. So they're seeing these things about you too. They see you as like being spiritual, being very in your own power in your life, making good choices for yourself and all of that. Very intentional about your life. Empowered, that kind of thing, seeing you as mature and empowered, and they like it. They like it very much. Now, I've first of all picked up that that's their energy too. So this is someone that's a match to you in that respect. They're seeing that in you. This is a mature person. Doesn't necessarily have to mean old. Could be younger and older than you, but they're a mature person. They've got a mature outlook. They're empowered. They make good decisions for their life, and they're very what was that word that I said? Intentional about their life. It's not someone. I'm not saying that they're not laid back and they don't go with the flow, but it's not someone that lives life like that. This is someone, a go-getter. They make decisions for themselves and they're like, okay, next I'm going to do this. And they'll go out and get their very emperor kind of an energy. They're saying the same about you as well. Illumination. So there's something that you revealed to them and they like it. Something that you told them that really showed them who you are with respect to all of this, that made them realize that you're the right person for them. You revealed it to them, so you were forthcoming about some information about yourself, and when you were forthcoming with that information, they're like, that was my person. This is it. You're getting a lot of cards here. This person thinks a lot about you. Strength. I think you're a very strong person, empowered and all of that. A wise choice as well, so a wise choice for them. So you could be on the same page here in many ways. Yeah, I'm getting that they feel like you're so similar to them. Something about a journey and travel. So, okay, so you could be at a distance from each other, or both wanting to travel together, or you could have met when you were traveling, or them traveling, or something like that. But they see you as a strong person, empowered, a very wise choice for them. You're living life intentionally, and they like that. And this is a person that does the same as well. A mature person that lives their life intentionally like that. What I mean by that is they will set a goal and they'll go out there and they'll get it. It's a goal setter, yeah, someone that lives life like that. Perhaps type A personality. Tell us more. Flowers. How's your person feeling about you at the moment, flowers? Ooh, they love you. King of Cups. This is someone that's got a heart connection with you. Someone that feels for you. They feel in love for you. King of Cups. Someone's got a lot of focus on you as well, perhaps when they're falling asleep, perhaps when they're meditating. They could be a meditator, yes, and they close their eyes and you're intrusive. The thoughts of you. Because I keep on getting this, they're thinking a lot about you, not just feeling about you, but they're thinking a lot about you. But when they do, there's love there. Okay, wow, okay. The Fool. This is someone that wants to start afresh with you, someone that wants to take a chance on you, someone that wants to take a risk on you. They see you as being that too. It's like making good choices for yourself, choosing wisely, and you're a strong person. Could be both adventurous as well. They're seeing you as adventurous. Yeah, this person feels like you're just like them. The Hanged Man. There's something interesting about your mind, and perhaps you've discussed things with this person, and they're like, you might have differences of opinion on certain things. You might have changed their mind on something, and they might be surprised at that. It feels to me like this person, they think that you can change their mind. You expand the minds. It feels to me like you've discussed something with them, and they were surprised to find that you changed their opinion on something. And there's a richness in that, right? When we bring someone into our lives that we can discuss something with, we've got that intellectual connection. They've got an intellectual connection with you, but they're impressed that you change their mind on something. It could be very important to them, that intellectual connection. They could be a very intelligent person and need someone on their level in that kind of a way. But it seems like you might know something more than them on a certain subject or something like that, and they're impressed. King of Cups. Ooh, the Lovers. Yeah, so they find you very attractive, a lot of chemistry, and yeah, they can't stop thinking about you in that way. This person is feeling a lot for you, so you've really triggered their heart as well as their loins too. This person has got a lot going on for you. We're supposed to have like connection in many ways with someone, right? For them to be right for us. There's that physical connection. Oh, you got that going on with this card here. That physical connection, that the lust, the desire, and all of that. It's important that that's there, right, for a romantic relationship. There's also the intellectual connection too, so you need to kind of have your minds or your potential being the same, and be able to connect on that mental level. There's also the status kind of thing. You're kind of at the same level financially, or in that kind of way, equally yoked and all that kind of thing. Then there's the emotional. So have they do they do the work on themselves? Have they got an emotional maturity and all of that? That's shining through for you here, but hopefully it's for them too. And the values, right? And it's coming through very strong that you've got the same values here. The spiritual connection, if you've got the same values. Yes, so you've got a really good connection with someone here. We're seeing heart, we're seeing physical. Four of Emotions is about a big opportunity coming in when you didn't like the prospects of what was in front of you. So they could have been waiting for someone like you to come into their lives for some time, not fancying any of the prospects kind of thing. There doesn't seem to be anyone here for me, not that lights my candle kind of thing. And then you've come in, you're like, whoa, you're everything. I'm yet to see the emotional stuff, but hopefully that'll come out, because I'm seeing a lot that this person and you together, you hit all the bases kind of thing. Or there's the possibility of that. What's behind this? King of Cups, Four of Emotions, and the Lovers. So you're a very good choice for them. You're a wise choice for them, yeah. It's all good. That's what I mean. It hits all bases. That's what I'm getting. So this person's realized, it's like, oh my God, flowers. It's everything that I want in someone. They could be like waiting for the next shoe to drop, but it doesn't even feel like that. It feels like they're being very positive here. The Fool, so they wanted to take a chance on you, and they're saying that you're like adventurous and all of that kind of stuff. You take chances. Star. So it's very hopeful. Like they're hoping that this is going to be it. There's an element here of you kind of being the wish fulfillment, but they're hoping that you want the same thing too. They might not have asked you yet what it is that you want. Discernment, yeah, what your choices are if you're going to choose them. So that I'm not even seeing any worry. I was going to say they might be a little bit worried that you're not going to choose them. I don't see that at all. This person's really positive. There's just a hope that you're going to choose them. They're not even worried about it. They're just hoping that you'll choose them too. They're hoping that you're realizing this too. They're hoping that you feel the same way, that this is a really good choice. You're a really good choice. The Hanged Man, they're super impressed because you changed your mind. You changed their mind on something. Tell us about this. What was it about? Let me know in the comments if you know what that is. Temperance. So they had to kind of temper themselves and hold themselves back. This is what it feels like to me. It feels like you discussed something with them and you knew more than them on it. And so they realized that. They're like, oh, Flowers knows more than this. I better shut my mouth kind of thing. Hold that back like this. And they learn something from you. And they're like, how about that then? That's cool. You'll know what it is. Let us know in the comments. What was it? What was it that you discussed with them? You might not have realized that they were like, They're like, I'm the one that's learning in this kind of thing. Because if they did hold themselves back, then you might not have realized that they were doing that. Creativity. It could be something about your work as well, the way that you're being creative, the things that you do. You want upon that in some kind of way. I think that you guys have got a lot to teach each other and learn from each other and all of that as well. This seems like a really good match. Very power couple kind of thing in a way. It's a very interesting connection, this one. What else? Surrender. At times we must surrender. There's something here about you letting go. This could be the card of femininity in a way and surrendering to them. Something about, I'm presuming that they're the masculine energy and you're the feminine energy, but switch it around however it applies. Something about being in the feminine energy and surrendering to the masculine here. It doesn't feel like there's something to let go of. It feels more like surrender. Very romantic. Cupid's arrow strikes. Ooh, you could have something big going on Valentine's Day coming up. Balance. This is balanced relationship. Love's not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. You change their mind on something. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So they're seeing this as a very balanced connection, and that you bring a lot of value into their life. Yeah, they're seeing you as a valuable choice in their life. Now, yeah, it could be that this person always finds themselves in situations, this might be you too, always finds themselves in situations where they're the teacher, they know more than everyone else kind of thing. And it's really refreshing to find someone that knows as much as them, and more than them in some respects. They'll know more than you in other areas, but very balanced. Yeah, talk less and feel more. So you kind of shut them up. They like listening to you. There could be something about your voice, and you make them talk less. They're used to being the talker. They're used to being the one that knows, the one in charge, that kind of thing. And with you, you're on a level with them. They love that. You make them feel more. You make them talk less and feel more. That they get to be the recipient of it. They get to surrender as well sometimes, and they like that. I'm getting like an amusement from it, like, you take over. I think that's a good relationship, right? When one takes the lead and then the other takes the lead. It's something like that. The surprise that they found that in you, that you'll take the lead, and they like that. This feels like a very self-assured kind of a person to me. Could be very successful. What else are they feeling? Memories. You remind them of someone. Well, they've got memories with you. They trust you. It feels to me like you guys are very similar, and they trust you. It's like you would make the same decisions as they make, kind of thing. So there's that element of I can surrender to you. I can trust you. I can trust you to make a decision for me because you'd make the same decisions that I would make. So there's something about you being on the same page here that they're like, yeah, you're a good person to choose in a relationship. Loss. They see you as having suffered a loss. You might have talked to them about losses that you've suffered in your life, and the heart could go out to you. You've definitely got a heart connection with this person. The King of Cups coming out first. This person loves you. They find you irresistible. This person's going to come in with lots of gifts, lots of attention and all of that. But yeah, there's that emotional connection as well. You might have shared some of the losses that you've had in your life with them. Nice. Okay, what else? How else are they feeling about your flowers? Like attracts like. You just like each other. They see you as like mirror reflection of them. Like I said, it's someone that they would trust you to make big decisions in their life because they know that you'd make the same decision as them. Love endures. They think this is really going to last. Wow. They think you've got the recipe in this connection to really make things last. Let's get some messages out from them. So what do they want to say? Destiny is taking us down different paths. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like perhaps they're saying that you've been on different paths and your paths are changing now to diverge. It doesn't feel like you. It feels like you two are growing together at this point to me. That could be what they're saying. Tell us more. Long distance. Okay. Oh, is that what it means? Okay. Well, they might have other stuff going on. It does feel like this person's very successful to me. They might have stuff going on at the moment. So a little bit of a diversion before they can come to you at a distance at the moment. I was pretending to be someone else. This could be like previously in relationships that they've had to dumb themselves down or be slightly different in order to be in relationship with other people. And it doesn't feel that way in this relationship. To me, it feels like they can be fully themselves. It feels like they've met the match, is exactly what this feels like. I feel like they've met the match in you. Tell us more. What's that? Divine counterpart. That's more like it. That's what this feels like. They feel like you're their divine counterpart. I feel lost without you. So since you came into their life, they're like, what am I doing? I wasn't really being true to myself. They could be making major life decisions at the moment, for changes at the moment. A destined connection. This is a destined connection. That betrayal card, that's the second time it's kind of come out. It flipped over before. Well, it was flipped over when I was shuffling. I don't think it flipped over when I was shuffling for you guys. And then it just fell out again. But it was the fourth card that came out. And I was only taking 3 cards out. But even so, I've seen it twice now. This could be someone who has been betrayed. Someone that has quite a guarded heart. Or has been a guarded heart. Kind of settling for less than they really want because of a betrayal. You remind them of someone, memories. They could have had someone maybe a long time ago that they had a relationship with that was very similar to you, very similar to them previously, and you could instill some fear in them because of that. Someone that betrayed them. So they might have some hang-ups about that. There could be a level of projection in this relationship. I'll get into that in the deeper dive though. In the deeper dive, if this sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So is there something that you need to do? How should you handle this? Can you move it forward or whatever? And guidance for you in this relationship. So you guys together, are there any red flags? Is that betrayal going to come up in some kind of a way? Do you need to have a way of navigating that with this person? How to make it work really well? What are the dynamics? And then how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Gmailers, you've got a promotions folder, check in that. It will be in there if you've got Gmail. In that email, once you've found it, you'll see that there's a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You need to click on that flower on a device that can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like on this video before you click off down there, and click on that subscribe button with that notification. You know what to do down there. Leave me a comment while you're down there too. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive for even more about your person, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the shell, then this one's for you. Shells, let's find out how your person's feeling about you at the moment. As usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, it could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more information. If you do, I'll be popping a link for it up there toward the end of the reading. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into it. How's your person feeling about you at the moment? Transcendence. Getting over something. There could be obstacles here, or they're hoping that you get over something, rise above it. There could have been an argument here and a fight. Yeah, warrior. It could have been an argument and they're hoping that you'll get over something. It doesn't feel like someone that feels like they need to apologize to you as well. It feels like someone that's kind of digging their heels in and wants you to get over something, as if you have been the one out of line or the one that's making too much of something. Someone, perhaps you've been triggered by something that they did or said, and they're hoping that you get over that. I'm not feeling an apology energy, but let's see. So yeah, they could be kind of frustrated with you at the moment, wanting you to get over something. They want to take the helm, to be in control of your own ship. Some of you might have, they might think that you're being over emotional about something, let's put it that way, and or I don't want to say this stuff, but I'll have to because it's that. They might see you as being a bit of a victim and they wish that you would like take control of something in your life. It's not up to them is what I'm hearing. It's not up to them. Yeah, wow, let's get some more cards out. Something's happened between you guys. They're not happy. It's like they want you to empower yourself and sort it out. What is it? Queen of Swords. So you're not talking to them. No, you're not talking to them. Queen of Swords. You're like, yeah, so you've had an argument, haven't you? What happened? Let me know in the comments below. Queen of Swords. So the senior is a bit icy cold, shut down. I'm not like talking to you at the moment. And they think you should get over it. Transcendent. Let's get deeper into this. What is going on? What did you have an argument about? Five of Swords. This is a nightmare for them. It's giving them a headache. They don't like this chaos and conflict, but it's happening. The Wheel of Fortune. They feel that this is fated connection or something that goes around, comes around. Keeps on happening to them. Keeps on happening to them. Perhaps in your relationship, but perhaps in just for them in their relationships and stuff. Tell us where the Queen of Swords is here. So the kind of senior is frosty, having boundaries to them, not talking to them at the moment. What's going on here? Oh God, Seven of Voices. It gets worse and worse. Seven of Voices is deception. Oh, I'm sorry I'm having to give you this information, but they think that you're wrong about something. They think you're deceiving yourself. This person thinks that whatever's going on, it's not their problem, it's your problem, that you've reacted to something and it's not them. I was getting that they're really not thinking it's their problem at all, like they've got no need to apologize. Some deception. Perhaps you thought that they lied, but or deceived them in some way, but they're like, nah, it's your problem, not theirs. Oh, Lord. What's behind that is burden. Okay. This could be someone who is no longer willing to be scapegoated on something. Something's obviously happened. It's triggered you emotionally in some kind of a way and you've shut down. They're not willing to take responsibility for that. This is someone that has been burdened by that in the past, of having to take responsibility of things that they don't feel it's their responsibility to take. It's like if someone else gets triggered, that's not really our responsibility, right? It's the person's responsibility who got triggered to heal that within themselves. I'm not saying like everyone should be able to go around saying whatever they want, hurting people. I'm not saying that. This doesn't feel like it in this situation now. It feels like it's complicated for sure. But this person is quite adamant that they don't want to take the burden on that. It's not their responsibility and it's not their fault, kind of thing. Oh. Five of Swords though, but they don't like this chaos and conflict. It's a headache for them. Five of Swords. Tell us why the Five of Swords is here. What's going on? Page of Voices. They're paying attention to you though. It's like this person doesn't feel like they're giving up on you. They do want you to take control over it though. Take the helm. They want you to sort it out. They don't feel it's theirs to sort out, but they're still paying attention to you. Like they feel exasperated. There's a word. It could be about money, right? Abundance. It could be about money. Something stressful has come up between you, right? You got triggered. They don't feel like it's their responsibility. You're not talking to them anymore. It's causing them a headache, but they're not willing to back down on it. No, they're not. It's not like a red flag for them. It's not a deal breaker. They're not walking away from this relationship. They've still got their eye on you. Still focused on you, but it's causing them headaches. Yep. And it could be about money too, or abundance in some kind of a way, lack, that kind of thing. Wheel of Fortune. What's this? Ace of Emotions. They're hoping it gets back to good times, feeling good about each other. This person's in love with you. Yes. But you're going through a hiccup at the moment. Wow. It's like they see you as having disempowered energy, triggered about something. They really don't feel it's their fault. What's that? Grounding. They want to get this back on track and ground it in again and be in love again and get good. They're hoping this that kind of passes and this changes. They feel, the wheel of fortune is the wheel turns, right? We go through those downturns and it's not good. We go through the upturns and it gets good again. They're wanting it to get good again. This relationship, ground it back into what it was, fall in love again, that kind of thing. They want to have it good again. When I said about that wheel of fortune, they might be hoping that this is just a hormonal kind of thing, that wheel turns and then like you get over it because you're not hormonal anymore. They could be thinking it's something like that. Okay. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It is pretty specific, this one. I wonder how many of you are in this situation. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. There's this element of, can't you get good again? Like, I know that whatever's gone on probably isn't insignificant to you, but it is to them. They wonder why you're making a big deal out of it. They're like, this isn't going to be important. You might not even remember it in a few weeks' time. Can't we just like have a good time together and be together, and can't this blow over? Find a balance. They want it to be balanced. It's full moon in Libra. It's like, let it go and let's get in relationship again kind of thing and find a balance. It feels like this person does want this to be resolved, but that they don't feel like they're at fault in any way. So they, it feels to me like this person doesn't want to take responsibility of it. That's like they will not apologize because they're done doing that. They're done doing that. I think this person wants you to take responsibility for yourself and your emotions and stuff like that. Okay, what else? Don't unsubscribe from my channel. I'm just a messenger. Sorry. So friendship and strings attached. It could be about someone else. Could be, yeah, you could have blown up because of a friend that they've got. Strings attached. It could be an ex or something like that. Yeah, it could be something like that. Something's complicated. It might not be complicated for them. They're saying, no, we're just friends. It could be around that. Making you feel a certain kind of way, is it? I'm not getting this strongly. Loneliness. Oh, so now you're alone and you're cut out and they're feeling lonely and like feeling manipulated into taking responsibility for it. Manipulation, the toxic feminine, is what it's, you know, we know what toxic masculine is, right? Taking control and stuff like that. Toxic feminine is the emotional manipulation to get what it is that we want. Emotionally manipulate, cut them out, stop speaking to them, that kind of thing. It's the stuff that teenage girls do, you know, when we start getting bitchy in the playground and stuff like that, and like shutting some friends out and you can't sit with me kind of stuff. And we do it in relationships as the toxic feminine. It's, they don't want that anymore. They don't want to be manipulated by that energy in you or anyone else anymore. Okay. So just be careful of that. What else? Treasure your loved ones. They do treasure you. Like I'm getting, they're not giving up on this relationship. With that page of voices, they're still around you. They want to spend quality time with you. They want this to be resolved. They want you to resolve it by yourself. They feel that this is an emotional issue in you and it's yours to resolve. They don't feel that this is about the relationship. They feel that this is about your personal emotional state. And so it's yours to resolve. You might want to go to therapy and get some help in that kind of way if it's true. I'm just giving you what I'm getting from their energy, right? So, of course, take it as it resonates. Let's get some message cards out for them. I'm dreading it. Okay, what do they want to say? I'm so sorry. There's the apology. There's the apology. Now I was hearing that they didn't want to apologize. They're intimidated by you. It's like they don't know how to handle you when you're in like this. Queen of Swords energy can be really scary. She's got a sword there. It's like, come near me and I'll chop your head off. So They're intimidated, they're sorry. So there's their apology. Yeah, they do want to apologize then. I abandoned people to make myself feel more important. They've walked away. See, now it comes out, doesn't it? This person has walked away from you. So they're not willing to kind of help you out in this. Now they're taking personal responsibility. They're not ready to do that. This person is not ready to come forward and give you that apology. That's what it's about. So that's why I was feeling there's no apology coming. I don't feel like I should kind of thing. They're just not ready to do that. This person does owe you an apology. What else do they want to say? They're a bit pig-headed at the moment because, you know, of how I was saying it at first. That is where their energy's at the moment. So this person isn't landing at the moment. What else do they want to say? Please don't give up on me. Yeah, they don't want you to throw them out. They don't want you to give up on this relationship. They don't want that. What else? There's something I'm hiding from you. They've not told you something. Could be this. Seven of Voices is about that deception. I'll come back for you. So they will be ready at some point. They'll want to come back in. They do want to restore this. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Emotions. They think that time is going to restore it. I don't think it's time that's the problem here. I don't think it's time that's the problem. That. What else? Let's get one more out just to be even. I'm done playing games. Yeah, it feels like that. This manipulation. They're feeling like you're playing games with them and they're done playing games. It's hard work. This is a repeating process for them. This happens in relationship with them over and over again, and they probably think, oh, I'll just keep on going out with the crazy ones or something like that. But, you know, they're the common denominator here. And if you keep going through things like this, then you're a common denominator there. You guys both need therapy. Perhaps couples therapy and perhaps therapy by yourselves as well, I would suggest. I would. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, wants it to be a story, when you want this just to be a story, nobody wants this to be their story, right? Then you might want to get that deeper dive, though. The deeper dive, if you're in this situation, could really help you out. So in that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So what should you do? How can you let go of this? Like, what should you do? This is going to be very frustrating for you. Guidance for you in this relationship. You guys together, what are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? What are the red flags and how to get around those in this relationship? And how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars, and it's an instant watch kind of thing. You need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive the email. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that shell on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video before you click off down there. Leave me a comment, click on the subscribe button with that notification bell. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly.